Okay, random live stream, because why not? This is going to be one of many things that I hopefully could do on streams and so that just building. Testing out the okay, cool. Looks like everything is all good. See real quick. Not 100% on everything that I'm going to be building on this right now, but it's going to be kind of like a trial and error for right now until I actually figure out the placements and stuff like that for everything that is going on. Because there's a lot of stuff, or there's a lot of open space that I kind of want to get rid of. Trying to make everything look good, make everything actually work and all that. Right now, I don't think I'm going to continue all the flags. I think I'm just going to keep them how they are right now until later. I do kind of want to make a banner, or not a banner, like a false wall right here. False wall is just for to hide this bit back here. This is going to be the staff area. Little FYI, I did not make pretty much all of this. I did not make. A very great friend who I just actually met yesterday, quite literally came on, was like, hey, I want to help out with the stuff, your plans and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, cool. Go on to my plot, have at it, I don't care. And this is what they came up with, which is really cool. So all of this except for flags, lights, and logos and stuff like that, I have not made. But other than that, yeah, I think we're gonna do a false wall. I think I'm gonna have it sweep too, so it's not just gonna be like a straight random wall. That's also just because of, like, in real life you would have support beams on either side, of course, just so you don't have it falling over, since it will be a very flimsy, just straight wall. Hate this new build mode. Actually, I don't hate it. I just dislike it because it's different and it doesn't really make much sense to use it sometimes. Let's see. So this is going to be a year-long stage. It's not just going to be a stage for 4th of July. It's also going to be for all major holidays, hopefully, and other events as well that people can obviously, like, host things with this if I'm in their session or in their server. The new flags are knocking me around in my head because, like, I don't know if those are the actual real life flags anymore. Because, like, I looked them up and they are the flags. Like, it's not as if it's fake or anything of that. It's just weird. I'm not used to them. can make a false door, not false door, hidden door right here and right here. And what I could actually do with these is, instead of having them out in the open like this, have another wall come out like this and kind of shield that area. Trying to make it as even as possible when it comes to this stuff, because it gets very annoying whenever it's not even. And you can see it like that. See real quick. Nope. Oh, yeah, this is real. And that'll allow me to put stairs back there as well. And I guess also another doorway right here too, just so they can get through. Do I do a ramp? Just to make it simple. Might as well just do a ramp. Make it cheaper anyway. I think right there would work. Oh, you know what? No, because it's going to extend. There we go. That works. Kind of jank to get up here, but that is what it is. And move it right there so they could go through both doors, not just the one. We'll also color this side so that everything can stay a little hidden. And there we go. I don't know where I wanted to have the flags up here kind of like hanging down, but I don't think they have anything that we can do that with. Which kind of stinks, but it is what it is. Trying to figure out what else there is to build. Because I think we should have a VIP on either side. So we have this VIP over here. If this one gets crowded, we could always have the other one on this side. Another thing that I could... Whoopsies, hello. Another thing that I was thinking about is I could start making the food trucks over here. Which I think we're going to delete this, maybe? Trying to figure that out. I mean, with the basic shapes... Actually, you know what? Yeah, that's right. Okay, we could do the... I could do the trailer. I'll do the trailer version of the food truck thing. Are there going to be smaller wheels like that? How big are these next to a character? Very tiny. So I'd actually do... like that. There we go. Have the fender right in the middle. Oh, I guess you can't do that. Put it on top of that then. Oh, it needs to have a middle. Oh yeah, you can do a middle. Never mind. So fender, these will be short. I don't I think we're gonna do. Yeah, that looks like a tire width. There's that. Gotta put these up real quick. Over the wheel. And these will move when everything is actually settled. Is that too wide? No, because the box is in the middle. Never mind. We'll do a floor real quick. Pull this a little forward. Actually, you know what? I could just do this. I think that's actually going to be too small. We'll have it... Oh, that's annoying. Why is it off the grid? Or is it these that are off the grid? Oh, it's these. Okay. I can fix that easily. I guess I can't fix that easily. Hope that's... Yeah, okay, it snaps in place to the grid. So then I can actually fix this, which I'll just resize it to fit those right there. And then I'll also lower it down that one block as well. There we go. It's very short of a trailer, which is actually kind of fine. I could always just copy and paste this real quick and then reshape it to be a little bit longer. Or I could just do this because I just realized that the rear would be also a little too short. There we go. That works. And then fenders are a little bit too out. That doesn't help. I think they're the same width as a tire, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe like a little bit out, but I could always just add that flare to the edge. Oh, come on, man. Why is it so... Actually, you know what? That works. That works right there. Whoa, why is this... You know what? That's actually fine. Because the wall is going to be right there anyway, so it could go right through each other. We'll get the angled plates. It's going to do that. That's why I hate building with these things, because it's sometimes confusing to figure out the angle or the grid layout that it's sitting on. No, hate doing that. Click the wrong thing thinking that you're clicking the other thing. Hold on. This... I hate these walls. Should really delete them, but honestly I'm not. Unless if they get really annoying. Should be the same angle, right? Looks about it. Let's grab this, place it all the way up. We're going to need to do this. This is the most boring part when it comes to building stuff like this. This is why I haven't live streamed anything before this when it comes to building. Because honestly, I would not watch this. But I'm just doing it for just in case reasons. I mean, many people might want to watch this, so might as well. Mine as well. And we'll just continue on. I'm really thinking about this being a more commentary stream only because obviously there's nothing really to commentate on at the moment. So it's just gonna be like this for a little. Unless if anyone has any questions, comments, concerns. I'm gonna paint these real quick. Paint this. And of course that has a error on it, so I cannot paint that again. And that will only resolve, I think, if I leave the game and rejoin it, which is fine for right now. I'll make one side of the wall, then copy and paste it to the other side. I really should have put this on a... no. What is this standing on? Is this standing on anything? No. Are these standing on anything? No. It is what it is. If I need to build another one, I could build another one. It won't hurt to learn more tactics and stuff like that to ensure that you actually get it done, and you don't need to copy and paste, or you could actually copy and paste it instead of needing to rebuild everything all over again. How big? How tall is a Robloxian? Oops. Custom logos. Bruh. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Actually, that's more than perfect. Then we'll just copy and paste it on the other side. The only difference is that this side is actually going to have a window, so I'm going to have to copy and paste it, scale it, then copy and paste it again. So, oh, I'm also going to need to put them closer to the wheel well as well. Scale this real quick. Down here, I think the cutouts, the cardboard cutouts, are the same size as an average Robloxian. Card. Hello, I did not delete all that. There we go. I'm gonna double check this real quick. Perfect. Okay, nice. So as a type of size reference, because people are going to be walking up. Oh, they'll be able to, okay, they'll be able to grab it if it's all the way up here too. Oh, we mean in the middle, and I just do this. There we go. Practically the exact same thing, but it is what it is. Also, real quick, put this over here towards the fender more. Put this one over to the fender more. These measurements do not need to be exact, but it would be nice to have them exact. We'll put up another 2 walls. Like so. I really dislike how they do that. I wish they... because at that point it's just better if I just get another cube. They really need to... I don't know... Actually, you know what? Is there a rescaled, like, edit thing? No, there isn't. But I wish, like, when it says this, it should only change its height, width, and all that stuff, length, like this, over on this side, not this side, because that's annoying. A lot of games do that. It's obviously, you can't do much about it yourself, but it's very annoying because I don't know now how much I need to actually push this over to make a window, correct size window, which actually, you know what, now that I think about it, probably would not be a great idea to have it over the wheelbarrow. Real well. Unless if actually, you know what, that might be actually okay, because I could put a kind of like step stool so you can kind of wait on the wheel well to grab your order. Or maybe you just pay, you order, pay, and then on the back they'll give you your order. This is a very small trailer. I might actually add a little bit more, bring it out all the way over here, and then have the... it's probably not going to be a gooseneck. It's probably just going to be a normal trailer hitch. I'll just real quick place another thing here. Someone is near me, I think. Yeah, some random. Bring this down. I could attach this to here, right? No, but I could attach it to here. Which doesn't make any difference. Other than, I guess, placement. Yeah, because it's just going to do that now. Bring this down real quick. See if it snaps to the grid, hopefully. Nope. I mean, it did, but did in the wrong area. Let's bring that out. Is there a lip? Yeah, there is. Grab this. Boom. Extended the trailer. Grab this wall real quick. Bring it in the middle. Hopefully in the middle. Because that would suck if it's not in the middle. And then I make it longer and it just flies off the side. Never mind, because you can't make a wall any bigger than this. This is why I don't use basic shapes, and I wish that I actually didn't learn a lot of things with basic shapes, because in reality, sometimes, not all the time, a lot of the time it's actually really nice, and I actually enjoy them, but sometimes it's kind of a waste of time, and then once you actually get your final product, it's kind of just ruined. This one isn't going to be ruined. It's very easy to make a box trailer. The only difference is that I don't know. Actually, I should have looked that up, or not looked that up. I should have tested this real quick. Can you put stuff on top of this? Okay, you can. Nice. Also, if that's the size of a stove, this is going to be a very, very, very cramped trailer. Oh, but you can't put it. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Because everything is along the grid on that side, hopefully. Yeah, looks like it. That's good. Okay, never mind. We're good, we're good, we're good. And make this real quick smaller. It's perfect size. Nope. There's that. So they made the height go up like that, but they didn't make the width, or I guess the width and length go up like that, which is kind of confusing in a way, but it works. Can't complain with what works. We'll put the window over here, make it easier. It's not on its own grid? Oh, it is. Okay, that was a great click. Is that off the side? Is that why it's like that? Oh, it is. That's not bad. Just because of the floor is not long enough to hold that. I should have looked at what that side was. I'm gonna hope that's the right size. I mean, it's snapped to that size, so most likely it is. I'm not gonna shorten that. Would be a bad idea. Make it a lot cheaper, but sometimes cheaper is just not the way to go. So that's one brick, or one little stud. Too small. Do that. Why? that a thing? Oof. There we go. Got that all going. Can actually place a cube right here, which then allows me to, I think, scale it to the right area. Yes, perfect. See if that works. Not at all. It's way too small of a window. We'll do that. Because as soon as I move this a little bit, I'm going to want to change it back, or at least... There we go. Yeah, okay, that looks good. I like that. See, I don't know... It's very annoying. There's a lot of things that you can ask a developer to add into their game. Whether they actually do it or not, it's completely up to them. I'm gonna try and make it as close to this height as possible. I think that's good. Oh, you know what? I could have just placed that in the middle. Could have done this. Could also just copy and paste the floor and make it the roof as well, or the ceiling as well, but that's not gonna work, in my opinion, because the floor is already too wide. Not wide, but not close enough. Why are you a thing? There's a build limit or like a build height thing? That's annoying. Never ran across that before. I purposefully make overhangs and things just so I can figure out whether or not the roof is in its right spot. Else it doesn't make any sense. Okay, so that one is under... That actually works. Okay, cool. I'm glad that they actually made it. I thought this was like a very like unfixed version of the building, so it would actually like go off the grid if you actually wanted it to, which is not ideal in my case. So now that we have the basic shape for the trailer, I'm gonna actually decorate the inside before I close it off because I don't think we're gonna be able to. The no roof thing doesn't work for here, which kind of sucks, but obviously it makes sense. So let's go ahead and start decorating the inside here. Now, for what this actually is going to be, I have no clue. I want to say it's going to be more so a... It could be a ice cream... Not ice cream. Well, yeah, it could be like just like a normal like snack truck. Heavier things to the front, lighter things to the back, so I'll put the fridges in the back. For realism. Because the last time... Oh, no, I don't want to buy a new one. I have a few. Last time I checked, trailers can knock your car out. Can I stack these? I can. That's even better. Oh, that's not that good. I didn't know that that's fridge was that was that long. I mean, it's a fridge, so it makes sense. That width. No, width, length. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. I can't even put a light in here, can I? I have to put like floor lights or something like that. Because ceiling lights don't work. I mean, they go through. Can I put this inside? Wait a minute. Oh, these are just... Okay, these are... large. Can I put... No, because those are ceiling. I could put this like a panel thing. Why is that so off? My mouse is all the way like... My mouse is so much further than where it's supposed to be. What the heck? Oh, I see how they did that. I'm gonna place on all the appliances first before I actually do any of that stuff. Also, I can get rid of you guys. So I got the fridges. I can oven, of course, and counter space because we obviously need less. See, how come this snaps to... Oh, it doesn't. It just... It gets hidden by the wall. Okay, that's good to know. We need counters. Oh boy. Sink. I think that's actually it. What else would I need? I'm gonna keep it like this for a little bit, and I'm going to at least make the little trailer hitch right here. I think we're gonna do that out of structural. So how I'm gonna actually do it is probably with a pillar first. Pillar acting as like the. That's way too close. That's way too far. The pillar. Hopefully I can shorten this enough. Yeah, okay, cool. So that's gonna be like the little iron foot. Obviously that's not what it's called. I'm just gonna call it that though. Trailer hitch, not trailer hitch. Oh, why did I do that? I could have used that. Oh, well. That works too. There we are. Why is there a different... See, this is why I don't like building... very detailed stuff my way. It's like, it just doesn't make much sense whenever you have a grid like this and it goes off like that, even though that it's the exact same. It looks, oh, actually it doesn't really. Hold on. What can I attach to? So if I go to the furthest left or right of that, I go right here again, right in the center, furthest left of that. I'm going to click this in the center, come over here, click this in the center. That should be centered, meaning that we should have the same connection points on either side, in theory. I think we do. That would help greatly. No, we don't. Well, that's gonna be it then with that. Trying to figure this out. We'll need... We're going to be needing a lot. We're going to actually need a basic shape right here so that we can have a floor or deck for a generator, which is actually not going to probably be a generator. It's probably just going to be a battery, or it's going to be a generator but look like a battery, because there is no actual generators in this game. I would make one if time allowed, but time does not. I almost just made the same mistake that I did before. That would have been fun. How does this work? What the heck? Make your own triangle. The annoying way. Is that because it's off? Huh? That doesn't make any sense. All I want to do is just move this backwards without moving. What? Okay, I think that works. I hope that works. Just shows what I meant about earlier, where this is just never going to be perfect. With the one thing. And now this, like, what the heck in the world? Nope, apparently I didn't get my measurement right. That is so... I can't... I'm not even going to do that. I'm not even going to do a triangle right here. In that case. I don't know. I'm just not smart enough to figure out the exact angles and the exact legitimacy of the shape. Angles, the angle of attack, the I don't know. Alright, I think we're gonna leave this one off here only because there's a lot to do still. I'm not really necessarily trying to stream me just building. I'm trying to also advertise this. If you guys want to join, there's links, a few links down below. If you guys want to help us out, it would be greatly appreciated. If you guys obviously have any questions, comments, concerns, go ahead and go down in below as well. But I'm gonna leave this one off here just to make it nice and simple. There's gonna be a lot to do. There's gonna be a lot of things. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, again, join the server. If you guys like the video, obviously you know what to do. I'm not gonna say it. If you guys enjoy the channel, go ahead and do what you think you should do, whether it is dislike, like, whatever the case may be. And see ya. Peace.